hard can it be? Boys do it. Hi, I am Silver. I travel in a 2022 Thor Freedom Elite 22HE, which is a Class C motorhome. It's based on a 2021 Ford E350 chassis, and it is incredibly loud to drive. So today we are going to take off the doghouse in the cab. We're going to install some Kilmat alternative, sound dampening, sound deadening material, and hopefully that'll improve the ride. So let's get to, shall we? You already hurt yourself?
Bit my fingernail back.
Oh, babe.
Hi everyone, Silver here. I decided to leave the entire doghouse removal process in this video because it would have been helpful to know exactly what we were getting into for this project. All the videos we found online just said, remove the doghouse, and skipped from pointing to the doghouse to it already being disassembled. If you want to skip to the next step, I've added chapters to the video, but hopefully leaving it in will help someone else who is preparing to do this project on their own. And if it helped you, please shoot me a comment and let me know.
There's the engine.
Hey, whoa, that's an engine. What's this one on it? That is our engine. Alright, we'll go look at what that actually looks like. So, step one is going to be removing all of the factory heat protectant. Instead of going over it, we're going to take it off, give everything a good clean, and then install the Siless directly to the doghouse. Hopefully that'll give us better adhesion and better overall results.
From the videos I remember watching, this stuff off.
Well, that's why our YouTube video will be better than everybody else's. Send it. Oh, that's gonna be a pain.
I don't know if this is supposed to be
Later Silver again here. We never found out exactly what this material was. I keep referring to it as fiberglass, but if you know what it is, please let me know in a comment. Also, again, I didn't cut most of this out of the video because I wanted to give a realistic view of how long this took us and how much effort it was, but I've left chapters in the video, so please feel free to skip ahead.
I need a trash bag for you to put that in. Okay, so step 1, remove the doghouse, nailed it. Step 2, remove the material from the doghouse, nailed it. Step 3, we vacuum to get all of the loose fiberglass, if it's fiberglass, dust up. And now we're going to go over it with alcohol to make sure and get it cleaned really well without any particulates. And he's also using a shop towel so that it's not leaving any sort of residue or particulates. Hopefully. We have some 3M adhesion promoter that we used when we made and installed our own winter skirting for the RV. So I'm going to pop out and get that and check on the dogs while we're out there.
Please go, girls!
I need help. It's refrain time. We should only do the adhesion promotion for the panel we're about to apply. So how are we going to apply the panel? Are we going to do like one in the middle and then work around it? Are we going to try to shove it in here? What's the plan?
No plan.
No plan. Only vibes. In your professional experience, how should we proceed? Okay, fine. Just go to Derek. Right. Alright, if I was intelligent, how would I apply this? I think that we should try to use as big of pieces as we can, and we should use the factory flat edges to get squished up on here, and then cut, and then here, and then cut, and do as many big flat panels as we can, and then work in the problematic areas.
I mean, we're just gonna have to like fit in.
I mean, it's okay if it overlaps, right?
Probably, yeah.
So I think I need Sharpie. I'm kind of just going to shove this into fit. We're going to do rough. Have it up under there as I can. That. I'm going at it with adhesion promoter and a spongy thing. Not too much. Too much. I shoved it in too far. Our adhesion pin motor has finished drying. Derek has cut this in the correct shape. So I believe we are good to just go. I'm going to apply it kind of like I do wallpaper. So I'm going to peel just the edge and try to get that seated flush as far up against the rubber as I can. And then I'll slowly unpeel the backing as I press it down. And then Derek will come through with his big strong man hands and make sure it's all pushed down. Typically with an installation like this, you would use a roller to apply even pressure over the whole thing. We did not purchase one. I'm not sure if that was on purpose or an oversight, but we're gonna have to make do. Doing my best, babe.
You know the drill, it's me editing Silver. If you want to skip ahead, please feel free to. I kept most of this in the video so that if someone wanted to see all of the steps and the struggles and the triumphs, they could watch the whole thing. But really, if you're in a hurry, if you just want to know how to apply the Kilmat alternative, just put it on.
Well, it ain't gonna be.
On the gas.
Okay, so apparently the edges of the edges of it are sharp. Be careful when you cut it. Oopsies.
This is basically coil.
Yeah. Okay. Oh geez. Oh geez. I've learned something. Alrighty, I have learned 3 lessons so far, and I have placed exactly 1 panel. First, charge your camera before you try to record projects. Oopsies. Second, this is basically paper. It's just aluminum. So if you rub the side of it, you will get a paper cut, except it's aluminum, and that sucks. Third, the backing on this is basically a Turnabond, which is like a black, tarry, oopy goopy mess. So if you are not 110% sure that you are gonna stick the panel exactly where it is, do not peel the backing off, because if you need to cut after you peel the backing off, it's a mess. But basically what I'm going for is I'm putting on as many big panels as I can, and then I'll go flat through and fill in all the little ones. I'm also sticking with the put down a first edge and then slowly unroll as we adhere, and that seems to be working pretty well. Basically just stick it on. How hard could it be? Old men do it. As I realize 92% of my audience. Righty, so it's pretty much done. Derek took over while I made dinner, and so I didn't get the final pieces of it on film, but basically we just covered the entire inside. I'm not really sure how else to describe that artistically. It's just, if it wasn't shiny, we made it shiny. So, it's done. Hi. Did you come to help? We'll get it out to the RV and hopefully that'll go smoothly and it'll be a day. As far as the tools that we ended up using, gloves to remove the what we think is fiberglass original factory padding, a paint scraper to just pull up the side of that out from the rubber. It made it slightly easier. As far as installing this, we didn't have a roller like I mentioned, but Derek used the rounded edge of a wrench to just kind of shimmy it all in there, and that's it. Nothing specialized required.
Okay, you guys, all this part is finagling, wiggling the doghouse back into place. I did speed this one up because you really can't tell what's going on. It's just a lot of wiggle waggling back and forth until we could get it seated properly.
Okay, we made it through. That was a one evening project. It was maybe less than 3 hours start to finish with a break for dinner. So if you are considering doing this project on your similar vehicle or Class C, I would just do it. You just take it off and put the sticky stuff on and then put it back on. That's like 3 steps. It's a 3-step project, you're fine. So hopefully seeing what we did will help y'all if that's something that you're looking into doing. And I hope that this was helpful in some way. So thank you so much for being here for the video. Like and subscribe if it was helpful. And as always, please feel free to leave a comment if you've got something to say. Bye!